In this video we'll be discussing the Kng P150, the standard version. We'll start with the top plate. On this radio, we do not use the orange button. It's of no use to us. You have the scan up and down switch, on and off. You have the priority, up and down, on and off. You have your channel select and your power, on, off, and volume. You also have a collar switch, which will lock your keypad to the left. If you move it to the right, it will unlock your keypad and you're free to use your buttons. The side panel, you have your top button, your middle button, and your push to talk. Now the top button, you see, will turn your backlight on permanently. If you have any instance where you need to look at it for long periods of time, you can turn that on and leave it on. Now keep in mind that it will drain your battery, so you're going to want to keep it off unless you are actively using the display. The middle button at this point is not programmed, but it will temporarily turn on your backlight, so if you need to see something quickly you can, and you'll see that it goes off. You push to talk, you push it till it clicks, you'll see the transmitting, and you'll speak into the microphone. Let go when you're done. On to the display. Now the display has your zone name, your channel name, and then the zone and channel that you are currently in. For your function buttons across the top, you have square. Now square is usually used for transmit code guards, but typically we don't use transmit code guards for our uses, so you won't be using that option often. You have squelch, which you can adjust. You can reset to what it was at the factory, and then you can set the default level to reset it to. Now if you want to adjust the sensitivity of your receive, you can push enter, the selected channel, the selected zone, or all channels. You'll go to enter, plus minus. You'll see that it squelches out. You want to go just a little bit under there. But typically, we set it to the default zone and we just leave it. Escape out of there. The up arrow is the power high and low. Now if it's highlighted, it is in high power. If it's not highlighted, it is in low power. Now low power is 2 watts, high power is 5 watts. So obviously high power is going to reach further distances, but if you are in an area where you know you can hit your repeater or the people that you are working with, you can leave it in low power, and that will save a little bit of battery life for you. Now the diamond is a menu. You go here, you start with cloning. Now that we will cover in a different video. You can adjust your channel scan list. Go to enter, you go up and down, and you use the plus and minus button, the square, to add or delete channels from your scan list. You'll see the little check mark means that that channel is in the scan list. If it's not checked, that means it is not in the scan list. So we'll escape out of there. Contrast. If you're having trouble seeing in low light or different light environments, you can adjust the contrast to a little bit darker, a little bit lighter. Escape out of there. Or you can set it to a default setting. Squelch adjust, again, you can get there through the menu or through your front panel. Priority channels, you can set your priority channels here for system, zone, if you wish to use priority channels in your scan. Channel add delete. Now we don't use command zones, so we're not going to use channel add or delete. And that's it under menu. Now, in order to change zones, this one's a little different than the P150S. In the P150S, you'll push the pound button and then the channel or the zone that you want to go to. For this, you simply push the button of the zone that you want to go to. You can go to 2, go up, down, hit enter, and it will go to that zone that you wish to go to. We'll go back to zone 1, enter, just like that. And that is the basic functions of your Kng P150.